Ever wondered what it takes to break away from the 9 to 5 grind and start your own freelance business? It's a question that's crossed many minds, and it's not without its challenges. It's like stepping into a whole new world filled with opportunities and potential pitfalls. One common fear is finding clients. It's a vast ocean out there, and navigating it can feel overwhelming. Then there's the question of managing finances. When you're not just an employee, but also the HR, the accountant, and the boss, keeping track of all the numbers becomes a Herculean task. And let's not forget about maintaining a steady workload. Freelancing is often feast or famine, with either too much work or not enough. It can feel like you're on a never-ending roller coaster ride. Despite these challenges, thousands of people have successfully made the leap to freelancing. But how do they do it? The first step to becoming a freelancer is identifying what skills and services you can offer. This statement may seem obvious, but it's more than just a checklist of your abilities. It's about understanding the value you bring to the table and how to best market these strengths. Think of yourself as a business. What products or services do you sell? These are your skills and services. Perhaps you're a gifted writer, able to craft engaging blog posts or persuasive sales copies. Maybe you're a wizard with a graphic design, creating visually stunning logos and infographics. Or perhaps you're a programming whiz, adept at building websites or developing software. Or you might be a seasoned professional in a specific industry, ready to offer consulting services based on your years of experience. The possibilities are endless, and the beauty of freelancing is that you get to choose your path. But knowing your skills is only half the battle. You also need to understand how these skills can meet the needs of potential clients. What problems can you solve? What benefits can you provide? These are the questions that will help you position your skills in a way that appeals to your target market. For instance, if you are a writer, don't just say you can write. Explain how your words can help a client's website rank higher on search engines, or how your compelling product descriptions can boost their sales. If you're a graphic designer, talk about how your designs can make a brand more recognizable and engaging. If you're a programmer, discuss how your software solutions can streamline a client's operations. Remember, freelancing isn't just about doing what you love, it's also about providing a service that others find valuable. The more you understand your skills and how they can benefit others, the better you'll be at marketing yourself and finding opportunities. So take some time to really think about your skills and services. Write them down, refine them, and figure out how they can solve problems or provide benefits. Once you've done that, you'll be well on your way to becoming a successful freelancer. Once you've identified your skills and services, it's time to step into the marketplace. Building your brand is a critical step in establishing yourself as a freelancer. It's not just about having a shiny logo or a catchy tagline. It's about defining who you are, what you do, and why you do it. It's about creating a narrative that resonates with your potential clients. Let's break it down. First, you need to establish a professional online presence. This is your digital storefront, the first impression you make on potential clients. It's where they'll learn about your services, see examples of your work, and decide whether or not they want to hire you. Your online presence could be a website, a social media profile, or a profile on a freelance platform. Whichever you choose, make sure it looks professional, is easy to navigate, and clearly communicates your services and skills. Next, you'll want to create a portfolio. This is your chance to show off your skills and experience. It's your proof of concept, your evidence that you can do what you say you can do. Your portfolio should include examples of your work, testimonials from previous clients, and any awards or recognitions you've received. Remember, quality over quantity. It's better to have a few exceptional pieces than a multitude of mediocre ones. Lastly, it's time to craft an engaging bio that sells your services. This is where you tell your story. Who are you? What's your background? What motivates you? Why should clients hire you? Your bio should answer these questions in a compelling and engaging way. It's not just about listing your qualifications and experience, but about connecting with your audience on a personal level. Remember, your brand isn't just about you. It's about your audience. It's about understanding their needs, their goals, their challenges, and showing them how you can help. It's about building trust, establishing credibility, and creating a connection. And that's the beauty of building your brand. It's not just a marketing strategy. It's a way of defining your identity, your values, your mission. It's a way of saying, this is who I am, this is what I do, this is why I do it. A strong brand will make you stand out in the crowded freelance marketplace. Finding clients is often the most daunting part of freelancing, but there are strategies to make it easier. Now let's dive into the world of networking. Networking is like planting seeds in a garden. It may take time for the seeds to grow, but once they do, they can bear fruit for a long time. Start by reaching out to your existing contacts. They could be old co-workers, friends, or even family members. Let them know what you're doing and ask if they know anyone who could use your services. Remember, the goal is not to sell, but to inform and build relationships. Next, consider attending industry events, meetups, or conferences. These are great places to meet potential clients and other freelancers who could refer work your way. Also, don't forget online networking. Joining industry-specific groups on social media platforms can help you connect with potential clients across the globe. Now let's talk about freelance job platforms. Websites like Upwork, Freelancer, and Fiverr can be a goldmine for finding clients. These platforms connect freelancers with businesses looking for their services. Create a compelling profile, showcase your portfolio, and start bidding on projects that match your skills. Remember, competition can be fierce on these platforms, so make sure your pitch stands out. Speaking of pitches, knowing how to sell your services effectively is key to landing clients. When pitching, focus on the benefits your services can provide, not just the features. Show potential clients how you can solve their problems or help them achieve their goals. Use testimonials from previous clients to build trust and credibility. And always follow up. It can take multiple touch points before a potential client is ready to hire. And finally, remember that finding clients is a process. It can take time and there might be rejections along the way. But don't get discouraged. Keep refining your strategies, learning from your experiences, and building relationships. With consistent effort and a strategic approach, finding clients becomes a manageable part of freelancing. Setting your rates can be tricky, but it's a crucial part of freelancing. It's like balancing on a tightrope. Too low and you're underselling your talent. Too high and you might scare away potential clients. So, how do you find the sweet spot? Start by understanding industry standards. Research is your best friend here. Look at what others in your field are charging to get a general idea. But remember, these are just benchmarks. They give you a starting point, not a final figure. Next, factor in your experience level. Are you a seasoned pro with a portfolio to match, or are you just starting out, eager to prove your worth? More experience often equates to higher rates, but don't let a lack of experience deter you from charging what you deserve. Now consider the value you provide. This is where you need to be brutally honest with yourself. Do you offer something unique? Can you solve a problem that others can't? If you bring something special to the table, it's only fair that you're compensated accordingly. Lastly, don't forget to review your rates periodically. As you gain more experience and your skills improve, your rates should reflect that growth. Navigating the world of freelancing rates is a journey, not a one-time decision. It's a dynamic process that requires regular reassessment and adjustment. Remember, setting appropriate rates ensures you're compensated fairly for your work. As a freelancer, you're not just a service provider, you're also a business owner. This means you'll be wearing multiple hats, and one of them is that of a financial manager. It's crucial to keep a close eye on your finances because your livelihood depends on it. Let's break down the finance management into 3 key aspects. First, tracking income. You need to record every penny that comes in. This not only helps you gauge your financial health, but also enables you to understand which projects or clients are most profitable. Second, tracking expenses. From buying software subscriptions to taking a client out for coffee, every expense should be noted down. This will help you identify areas where you can cut costs and increase your profit margin. Plus, many of these expenses can be deducted from your income for tax purposes, reducing your overall tax liability. Finally, understanding tax obligations. As a freelancer, you're responsible for calculating and paying your own taxes. This can be complex, especially if you're juggling multiple clients and projects. Consider consulting with a tax professional to ensure you're meeting all your obligations and taking advantage of any deductions or credits you're eligible for. Remember, you're running a business. You need to keep your finances in check, just like any other business would. Managing your business effectively is just as important as delivering great work.